My name is Sturly Bear, and I'm on a mission to build Magic the Gathering decks that are 100% on theme. Episode 3 Zombies. First thing we do is put in the brackets lore zombie or art zombie. This is to include things like zombified or zombify. This will give us 1004 results, but we need to filter Commander legal cards by typing legal commander, giving us 893 cards. But of course, basic lands have to be on theme. But I like to give all lands a chance, so we type in T land. Unfortunately, we can only play mono black, so let's find a commander in that color. I type in T legendary and commander B. I have now remembered that I can filter cards that can be D commander by typing is commander instead of T legendary. So let's look for a commander. There's a lot of results. So my main aspect would be pick the one that is most efficient by themselves or can tutor things in. So out of all our choices, it'll be Mickey's, the Unhallowed. For triple generic and triple black, we get a 5/5 legendary creature that's a zombie cleric with Intimidate. Whenever a human deals damage to you, destroy it, and gives other non human creatures we control a +1/+1 static and undying. The pros enables and allows recursion of combo pieces. It's a static anthem and has pseudo protection from humans. You can call them Michelangelos. The cons to Michelangelos are it's 6 mana. Our Mask with Nexus combos get shut down. And of course, it dies to removal. But let's not forget not to Doomblade. And one day, people will stop saying it. Until then, they can go combos and synergies. Again, you can pick and choose which cards you wish to go off of when it indicates for results. Our first combo will use Rothulk, Phyrex Endelver, a Sack Outlet, and Grey Merchant of Asphodel. You need these two opponents, and Garion Felver in the grave, and a Sack Outlet on the battlefield. We'll start by casting Rothulk, targeting Gary and Felver with its ETB and hold priority. We will sack the Rothulk. We release priority, resolving Rothulk's ETB. Gary's ETB and Felver's ETB, targeting Rothulk, go on the stack. Resolve Gary's ETB, draining your opponents for at least 5, gaining 15 life. Hold priority. Sack Felver and Gary, and rinse and repeat. The results are you basically win the game. For our next combo, we will need Hakon, Stromgald Scourge, Universal Automaton, and Heartless Summoning. For this combo, we need Heartless Summoning and Hakon on the field, and Universal Automaton in our hand or in the grave. We'll cast our Night Zombie for 0, and it dies as state-based action when it enters. We rinse and repeat. The results are infinite cast triggers, infinite ETBs, and infinite leave the graveyards. For this combo, we will need Safford Necromancer or Rotlong Reanimator. With this, we'll have Conspiracy naming humans with Safford, or Clerics with Rotlung, or just Mask with Nexus. We'll also need one Sack Outlet and one additional creature. For this combo, we will need all permanents on the battlefield, and we'll sack the additional creature, which will trigger Safford, creating a new creature. Simple and effective. Rinse and repeat. For infinite ETBs, infinite sack triggers, and infinite death triggers. Our next combo, we'll use Liliana, Untouched by Death, Shambling Ghast, and a Sack Outlet. For this combo, we will need to have one of the Sack Outlets and Shambling Ghast either in our hand, on the battlefield, or in the grave, and enough mana to be able to get them all on the battlefield. We will need to have Liliana able to -3 to let us cast zombie cells from the grave this turn. We will then sack Shambling Ghast, creating a treasure token, and use that treasure to cast Shambling Ghast. Rinse and repeat. The results are infinite cast triggers, infinite ETBs, infinite sack triggers, and infinite death triggers. Our final combo will of course use our commander Michelangelos, a sack outlet, and a negative sack dummy. For this combo, we will need all three pieces on the board. Sacrifice our negative sack dummy to the sack outlet, and when they return with Michelangelos' trigger, with a +1/+1 counter, they will have the -1/-1 counter or counters placed back on them, allowing for Undying to be active once again. We will rinse and repeat. The results are infinite ETBs, infinite sack triggers, and infinite death triggers. The mana base. We have Cavern of Souls, Cradle of the Accursed, Dunes of the Dead, Field of the Dead, Grasping Dunes, Secluded Courtyard, 24 Swamps, Unclaimed Territory, Unholy Grotto, and Unstable Frontier. For our combo pieces, we have Carry On Feeder, Conspiracy, Festering Mummy, Grey Merchant of Asphodel, Hack-On, Stromgod Scourge, Heartless Summoning, Liliana, Untouched by Death, Maskwood Nexus, Nantuko Husk, Phyrexian Delver, Phyrexian Ghoul, Plague Belcher, Putrid Goblin, Rot Hulk, Rotlung Reanimator, Shambling Ghast, Skin Render, Universe Automaton, and Sapphire Necromancer. For our combo enablers, we have Arch School of Raven, Bloodline Pretender, Champion of the Perished, Crowded Crypt, Digraph Colossus, Door of Destinies, Gavany Unhallowed, Headless Rider, Liliana, Dreadhorde General, Open the Graves, Pox Walkers, Tormod, the Desecrator, Vanquisher's Banner, and Vengeful Dead. For our ramp introduction, we have Black Market Connections, Herald's Horn, and Undead War Chief. For our 2 dozen recursion, we have Command the Dreadhorde, Corpse Harvester, Dark Petition, Disturbed Burial, Grave Waker, Haunting Voyage, Liliana Heretical Healer, who transforms into Liliana Divine Necromancer, Lord of the Undead, Mausoleum Secrets, Nim Deathmantle, Relentless Dead, Rise of the Dark Realms, Sidisi Undead Vizier, Tomb Tyrant, and Zombie Apocalypse. Our answer inducers include Dreadhorde Invasion, Endless Ranks of the Dead, Gravecrawler, Liliana Dev's Majesty, and Liliana the Last Hope. Our answers include Call to the Grave, Eastern Paladin, Helldozer, Kindred Dominance, Plague Bearer, Raffi Assassin, and Western Paladin. Our stacks and protection include Bone Knitter and Zombie Master. And our card advantage will be Crypt Breaker. Our reasonings will be available on the decklist description within tappedout.net or moxfield.com. If we get bigger, I'll side with whichever people end up preferring, or whichever decides to want me more. Our estimated power level is a 6, thanks to mtg.cardsrealm.com. Bearing this in mind, the average precon is also at power level 5. If you want to help my channel grow without supporting me directly, go to tagger.scrifle.com and start tagging cards with tribal themes. Don't forget to like and subscribe so I can get myself in the YouTube's algorithm. Until next tribe.